Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're here with a watcher question.
Yes,
a viewer. A viewer. That's the word I was looking for.
A viewer question
Not a user, not a watcher, a viewer.
That we would like to apologize that it took so long, because I believe this was asked when we were on break about this time last year, and it just kind of I wrote it down and then it got lost in the shuffle.
We were on a break.
Sabbatical, man. We couldn't do anything. We're on sabbatical. It's fun to say sabbatical.
Yes. Antonio asked what our favorite books of the Bible are.
Thank you very much for the question, Antonio.
All of them. Just kidding.
Yes.
I really don't care for numbers.
The accountant does not like the counting book.
See, okay, we're going to do this because I think numbers gets an unfair rap.
There are a lot of important things in numbers.
There's the great priestly blessing. The earth is swallowing people alive. There is some really cool stuff in numbers. Father Tony Smila, a priest I otherwise like, loves to bash on numbers and then praise Leviticus. I think that's exactly backwards.
I mean, I have it from a good source, someone who had him in religion class, that he is not good at math, so...
Numbers should be called In the Wilderness, and then people would like the book a lot better.
Yes, it's Deuteronomy we should be up on.
No, but come on, Deuteronomy got life and death. It's great.
Wait, which one's the one with all the begats?
That's like the middle of Genesis.
Yeah.
There's like this sludge that you almost never read in church.
It's still in the first part of Genesis, the part that's not literal history, but there's so much begatting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so much begatting.
So not numbers, but we try to answer the question affirmatively. So while agreeing with Nate that it seems wrong to say anything other than all of them, I was once asked. I answered a question online. A priest was asking if you would only have one book of the Bible, what would it be? Which is not the same question. My answer to that was Luke, because I also use that to smuggle in Acts. So
they were written together.
So I got twice as much book, plus all the good Marian stuff, for one.
Yes, because if I was only going to pick one gospel, I would pick John. It's got a lot of poetic imagery and stuff in it. But if I had to be like, you only get one, I'd be like, well, Luke has all the stuff with all the women, and John was basically, all right, you've heard 3 times over this stuff. Here's all the other stuff you don't need to know.
It's supplemental.
Look, if we're just talking gospels and one book, and you only get to have one book, I'm a John man. That was the original gospel that I read all the way through. That was the one. I can always come back to John. If we're casting a wider net,
we are.
I'd be a little divided between 3. Philippians.
Okay.
Because that's the one that has the if I remember correctly, that's the one that has the whole thing about how God's the thing about giving up his position and
but he emptied himself and became a slave.
Philippians has a lot of the same great stuff as Romans without the Roman road BS that people keep stealing.
John still, or Old Testament pick, Ezekiel.
Ooh, there's some wild stuff in Ezekiel.
Yeah. Ezekiel's got
all the wheels with all the eyes in Ezekiel.
Yes. However, if I was going for crazy Old Testament, like, I want a movie, I want the movie of the Book of Tobit.
That'd be great.
Or Judith.
Okay. All right. I like the movie suggestion.
Jess wants she wants dudes' heads getting cut clean off.
Either you're tricking, murdering a guy, or you're going to use this fish gut to cure blindness. Those are your choices, man.
It's a buddy travel movie. It's great.
That one's good. So here's the question. So here's the question then. Mm-hmm. Since we're doing kind of fun things, right? Mm-hmm. If you could see a book of the Bible made into
before we get there, my favorite is got to be Jonah.
Okay, Jonah's solid. I like Jonah.
In large part because I can totally see myself in every part of Jonah.
Yeah.
When God calls me, I run away. Then I'm dead for a while. Then I reluctantly do what God wanted me to do, and then
Then
I
I'm
whine
really
about it.
then I'm really pissed because I did what he wanted me to do. It went exactly the way I knew it was going to go.
And I don't always want to be as merciful as God does.
See, when you said I can see myself at every part, I'm waiting for you to be the other sailors who are like, all right, who messed up?
I've been that guy.
Yeah.
I've been totally willing to throw some other guy off the boat. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You done did wrong, Leroy.
Uh-huh. You done messed up, son.
And then I did have my problem of hitting people with fish. That's not in the Bible, that's in the VeggieTales. Same difference.
All right, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell next to it, the thumbs up to give us a like. And remember, until next time, live your faith.
Love your faith.
Share that love.